Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth from Plans and Melodies. I hope you are doing so well wherever you are in this wide world. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you choose to stick around. So, today is going to be a very long plan with me. I might split it up into two videos, but this week is the week of Monday, April 14th through Sunday, April 20th, and then the following week is my wedding week. And I just know I am not going to have a lot of time to plan or film and edit and then upload. I don't think it's going to happen. And I really want to document this week and planning it out. So I think the best thing to do is to do both weeks at once. And I have been so excited to share and use this kit. Oh gosh, it's going to make me emotional again. So first of all, I have to give a huge shout out to Pandabird Design. When I was looking for a kit for my wedding week, I really wanted to go all out, foil and really pretty stickers, beautiful imagery. And this one, which is called Sunny, it stood out to me because of the butterflies. And this is especially important to me because my late grandmother, who will not be physically present on my wedding day, was very close and very special to really my whole family. But I like to think me in particular because I was her only granddaughter out of, 18, 19, 20 cousins in that family. I was the only girl, the only granddaughter. And she and I had a really special relationship. And ever since she passed away, when I am thinking about her or missing her or, talking to her, I see butterflies all the time. And for a long time, I have had the feeling that she sends me butterflies to let me know that she hears me. And so when I saw this kit, it was just perfect. It was perfect for documenting my wedding week. And so then I purchased the kit. And in the notes section, I sent a message to Pandabird Design just saying, thank you so much for your beautiful artwork. Here's my story. This is going to be my wedding week kit. And she chose to send me, I think, every sheet that goes with this kit as a wedding gift, as a congratulations. And that I don't know how to express how meaningful that was and how much that meant to me. So I've been holding on to this for a couple of months, and I've been waiting to share it, and I'm just so excited that I get to. So we're going to take a couple minutes to admire the exquisite beauty of this kit. On camera, it's kind of looking like it's a yellow gold, but it's actually a rose gold. So those were the full boxes. Here's the sort of functional pieces. We got some icons up at the top. Those are all really cute. Another huge butterfly. Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't typically plan. I love these date headers. Love these dividers. I don't usually plan with kits like this. I have before, but it's been a really long time. I think this is kind of like a journaling sheet, but I've got more date headers, so that's why I can use it for both Easter week, which is also very important, and for me, and wedding week. Some beautiful deco. This kind of makes me think of like a stained glass window at a church. More floral deco. It's just so stunning. There's another add-on. Like, I could just stare at this all day. Like, I'm almost afraid to ruin it is the problem. Just beautiful. Anyhow, like I was saying, I have used kits like this before, but I don't do it very often, so this will kind of stretch me creatively. And like I said, I really, really wanted to do something different and special and extra for these 2 weeks. These are kind of like washi, except they're not washi stickers. They're like an alcohol ink, sort of thin, more transparent paper. Oh my gosh, just look at all this. More overlay date headers. Just sparkly. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. And then these two, this one is from Rose Colored Days. It's a just foiled rose gold date headers. And then this is a Pandabird design that I've had for years. A bill due sheet. Like I said, just wanting to go all out and be like ultra extra for this week. So now, where the heck to start? I think we'll start with choosing a full box for up here in the corner. So this first video, or first half of the video, will be Monday, April 14th through Easter Sunday. And I think I'm going to take this You Are the Sun. As you can see, I already have a to-do list going for the wedding. Sugar. It's a little bit visible. I feel like I'm not going to be a great talker today because I'm going to be so focused on this, which is maybe not great, but oh well. This kind of makes me think of like a bouquet of like a bridal bouquet. So I think maybe next we'll do washi. Washi feels like a logical next step. Doesn't fit all the way, that's okay. Something else that I've been just kind of keeping to myself for a little while is that I will not be returning to work after the wedding. Well, I mean, I will be next year, but I will be taking a medical leave of absence. Beginning basically right after the wedding. I had some health things pop up that I think were a little bit exacerbated by, you know, the stress of planning a wedding and some other work things. And so it just became really, really necessary to take some time for myself, to rest and heal up so that I can be my best self when I return next fall. And yeah, it was difficult, a difficult decision to make, but an important one. And so I will be continuing with voice lessons in my private studio. But I won't be in the classroom again until next August. And I think as a teacher, I think we're really good about, you know, preaching self-care, teaching our students to take care of themselves. And it's a little bit easier said than done. You know, it's hard. It is sometimes difficult to take care of yourself. You feel like you're letting people down. And I've definitely been battling those feelings and those emotions. And I'm I'm working really hard to give myself permission to not feel that way. But it's challenging nonetheless. Okay, I think instead of putting this next one there, I'm going to go up here to the top and put this across. Like I was saying, Easter is an important religious observance for me and my family. It's this Sunday. And thankfully, my in-laws are going to already be in town for the wedding. And I think the plan is that they're going to come on this Tuesday so that they're here plenty of time. And that means they'll also be here for Holy Week and for Easter. So we'll get to celebrate with them, which will be great. It's not something we get to do every year because of how far away they live. So I'm very, very excited about that. I love these sort of dividers, and I want to sort of add like another washi situation here. But I don't know if it will fit. So you know what? I'm actually going to hold off on that. Instead, I'm going to center these beautiful, beautiful day headers. Okay, and then dig out from underneath the pile of stickers, pull these out. So Monday, what is Monday again? Monday is the 14th, okay. And right there. Okay, in this space here, I think I want to add a little bit of deco. Again, not my norm, but we're going all out, all extra. Okay. Now we're going to get into the week because there are legitimate actual plans that will be taking place. Let's see here. And I've got so many things to use. It's almost overwhelming, like how to know what to use. And I'm usually so conscious about saving things and, not letting anything go to waste. But in this particular case, I think I've got plenty is the short answer. I think I have plenty. Let's choose a box for Sunday. You know what? Actually, instead of a box, got these really pretty scalloped designs, and I'm going to put this about mid-morning. Okay. I think I'm going to do like cascading flowers all down this day, just to mark what an important day it is. For me religiously. And I think I'll do something very similar to this on the following week. So actually, I'm going to take this back. Here's the tricky part. Like, I wanted to mark that all of this is Holy Week, but I've already got stickers down. So as I said, I'm going to be a little bit off, I think, because it's just a different style of planning than I'm used to. Okay, let's see here. So that will be to mark all of Holy Week, because for me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Holy Week, and these I think I'll actually save. And then going down the sides of Sunday, will be this kind of thing. And if anybody asks me, what tools are you using? I don't know. I'm so in the zone. I'm almost tempted to just turn my camera off and just plan. But I don't want to do that. And so that's where I will write Easter Sunday. Whew. Okay. Wow. Pretty. So pretty. Okay. I know I said I was going to start with work. I didn't start with work. So going backwards, I don't have any, or at least not exactly enough of like plain washi strips just to map out work hours. So I do think I will draw those in, and I'm going to use a soft pink, although a soft green might look nice too. I'll use the pink. I think the other reason I was really drawn to this kit, particularly for my wedding week, is because it is, it does match my wedding colors. There's a little too much pink. We've got more like sage green and sort of like a, not exactly dusty, but a dustier than normal blue. Kind of like a gray blue. Not kind of like, it is. It's a gray blue. And this just matches that really, really perfectly. I'm just going to note that that extends. Okay, so we've got all of those. And I think I'll just continue and just do another line because I've got so much going on over here. I'm not going to add a line like I normally would. Lessons on this day, I think, are just going to be 11 to 3:30. So shorter than usual. Okay. So we've got that mapped out. Going to add, if I've got any bills due, I do actually. I've got, let's see here. So I think this cream color will be nice. I have a bill due on Thursday. Is that where I want to put it? Yeah. I think payday is going to be on Friday. Normally our paydays are on the 20th of each month. However, that's both a Sunday and a holiday. I think it's considered a holiday still, a national holiday. And typically they will get us our paychecks by the Friday before the weekend or the holiday or whatever. So I'm pretty sure this will be payday, which I may have an icon for. I'm certain that I do, but I'll get back to that in a second. Okay. This week I'm also going to keep it really simple. I want to track exercise. And really, I do want to track food and just not giving into stress eating, which feels alrighty. Now we can go into the week by week. So this day is a work day, so we don't have students on this day. And I've got some meetings as well. So I think we'll add a little more green to the mix here. I both love all the choices and I'm overwhelmed by all the choices. And then I am meeting with the sub that is going to be taking over for me during my long-term absence, just to go over plans and, all the things. And then I have my final, theoretically, hopefully, my final dress appointment will be at the end of the day. And the hope is that I get to take that home. That's what I want. Okay, so that should take care of Monday. Tuesday, I have a meeting in the morning. Meeting in the morning. And 2 meetings in the afternoon, but one of them I'm going to have to skip out early on, so I'm not even going to mark it. I've got another meeting at the very end of the day, which possibly I will have to cancel, but I'm going to mark it for the time being. Okay, nothing on Wednesday. Thursday, this is the beginning of Holy Week for me. So there's a couple things that will need to happen. So first of all, I am covering a class for a colleague right about this time. Then after that, assuming I get to pick up my dress on Monday, I'm dropping my dress off at 4 o'clock. Because the dress shop that I got it from, they offer a service that actually my godmother paid for, and they will steam and press your gown before your wedding. So that is what I'll be dropping it off for, is that steaming and pressing. And then in that same package, actually, after your wedding, you bring it back to them and they will send it away to have it preserved for you, like air sealed inside a box and everything. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really grateful for that. Okay, so here we're running into a sticker jam. So maybe I don't need something so big. I'm positive I will be going to some sort of service on Thursday. And typically it's around 6, but then there should be another one on Friday. There might be one on Saturday as well. So maybe what I'll do is just put like a line going across, or a washi strip or a something, just to indicate, like, hold those days. Ah, I know. My headers that I was so excited about. Let's do these ones. We make pretend washi. That's what we'll do. Pretend washi. And on that, just put something like here that will just say like services or something like that, you know, something to map out the evening hours of those times. All right. Thursday, I think I got that covered. Car payment. This day we have an assembly. Which I think I'm just going to mark with a little butterfly. Just a little something. Just right there. right assembly there. Okay. Okay, and getting towards the stopping point for this video, I think I'll mark. Ooh, what are you? Are you all individual? Oh my gosh, they are. Beautiful. I think I will mark my plan time this week with flowers. We're going to be real extra. Okay, so the 15th is a day 2, which means 10:40 to 11:25. Day 3, 12:10 to 12:55, and a day 4, most of the end of the day, 2, 3, 4, day 5, the morning. And then for my students, I'm going to be more uniform here. So I've got an 11 o'clock student. I've got, let me do a different color, a 12:45, and then a 2:30. My goodness, look at me being so extra. Oh, I love it. Okay. Hi, I'm back. So I got to the end of planning this week and then had to take a several hour long break to get some other things done. So I am back and I am, oh my gosh, I just realized I wrote in black and I did my to-do list in blue because that's what I usually write with. That is going to bother me, and I will probably be changing that. But now, here I am to the most important week of my life up to this moment, and that is my wedding week. I think I am not going to talk very much through this, if at all. I think I'm just going to plan. I'm going to enjoy the process of documenting this incredible moment for me using this beautiful kit, and I will just check in with you at the end.
Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me for these 2 incredibly special weeks of planning. I found myself getting a little emotional documenting my wedding week. I just want to thank you for being here and sitting with me while I did all of this. I really appreciate it, and I wish you the best on these next 2 weeks. And next time I check in with you, I will be married. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.